Hello, everybody. Hello, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing exceptional. My name is Alex Zastapel, and my purpose is to bring out the strength in others so they can take full control of their life and gain all rights to their existence.
And my name is Mariam Isa Al Ali. I put God first. This is my story, and I have a purpose. I help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. So everything I do in my life, from the minute I wake up in the morning and to the minute I go to sleep at night, is in service of something bigger than who I am. And guys, for the next 3 videos you guys will be seeing here, we're going to be sharing with you guys our main takeaway from the 10X growth conference, the last one that Grant Cardone is holding here in beautiful Las Vegas, and we're gonna make it as spontaneous.
Like absolutely blew it out of the park. I'm just so impressed at
Grant Cardone over-delivered on day one. Like, I remember by lunchtime, I told Alex, over-delivered. This is one thing that Grant taught us long time ago, like over-promise and over-deliver. And the delivery is just, it's amazing. So I'm like, wow, this was worth the money, worth the time, worth everything we had to go through to be here for today, tomorrow, and the day after as well. So takeaways, Alex, what's your first one?
Yeah, so you guys may have heard this before, may have not heard this before, but being around the right people is absolutely critical. And by being around Eric Trump, by being around what's Charlie Kirk,
Oh yeah,
by being around what's her name, Dr.
Maki.
Dr. No.
Yeah, Maki.
Maki, yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Maki. You know, by being around these people, we got to meet with Bob Duggan. These people, like by just being around them, it just starts changing you because you see them as something that they have like accomplished such really, really remarkable, massive levels of success.
Yeah.
And not only for themselves, but their employees, the people that they impact, their clients, and the whole world. And just by like rubbing shoulders with those people, it like absolutely changes everything. And one thing I want to say about it before I hand it back over to Miriam here is, you know, you either have people around you that are bringing you up or they're bringing you down. It's one or the other. There is no in between.
Right.
So stop pretending like everything is just fine and you ignoring the people that may be close to you. Could be relatives, it could be absolutely anybody. You have to confront the fact at least on either that person is bringing you up or they're bringing you down.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, so quit ignoring it and just confront that fact because it's going to keep on coming back to you. Anything that you don't confront in life, it's going to come back and bite you.
Oh, totally, 100%. And I love what you mentioned, Alex, here. So, like, again, the whole experience of the 10X Growth Conference this time was, for me, very exceptional. Like, the fact that the grant brought 2 or 3 billionaires today.
I believe it was 2 at least, yeah.
Yeah, for me,
I think 3 actually.
yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, like it's yes, one thing is to become a billionaire. Another thing is like you are actually a good person.
Yes.
You know, like all these wrong definitions of the things we've been hearing during, I mean, I don't know about you, but growing up, like, oh, rich people are greedy, the more money you have, the less happier you are. I don't think so. Like, again, it's amazing to see all those amazing people creating all that amazing impact on this planet and helping people as they go, you know? And if I'm going to share one of my takeaways, for me as a woman, I'm going to share this one. This is from Dr. Maki as well. It's a question Grant asked her, like, again, what's your advice for women? And she said, like, never to sell yourself short. Like, never sell yourself short. And for me, that's of course, because I made this mistake long time ago, and I'm like, and again, it was a great reminder, like, women, like, give a woman who is really hungry for success and opportunity. She has everything. Like, again, I believe that women and men, they can actually create something huge and beautiful. I don't like any division, like, oh, men can do it without the woman, or women should be strong, independent. I don't believe in this. I believe that it's a unit, you know. Mariam and Alex were units. You know, of course, without each other, we are strong, but together we're very powerful, you know? So for me, that was one of the takeaways from Dr. Maki. Oh my God, like her story, her success as one of the 34 a self-made billionaire in United States brought my
Women,
yeah, woman, exactly.
Women, 1 out of 34, yeah.
Yeah, it brought me into tears because I'm like, the opportunities, how she turned it around. She's from Iran, how she turned it around when her family left during the revolution. And for me, that was beautiful. Like, again, the fact that she and her family, like it was a whole family thing, like you can rebuild everything. Like, again, it's like it's a story of hope and things that you can do, and all these different amazing things you can impact, because you are literally changing and you are helping other people change too, you know?
100%. No, and exactly, like, you guys should never sell yourself short. I did that for a long time, and it does not work out very well. Okay, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for your family, your kids. Doesn't do anything. So just don't do it. So the thing that I also noticed, you probably noticed as well, is they kept on mentioning that it's a game. So like, your game is going to be hard regardless, you guys. I don't know why you keep on thinking like life is just going to come at you as an easy thing. Like, there's never going to be any problems, never any barriers. That is not anywhere near the truth. Okay, it is going to be hard sometimes. It is going to be very, very difficult sometimes. There's going to be challenges, but if you just think of it as a game, you will be able to think differently. And when you think about a game, how big of a game do you want to play?
Yeah.
All right, so how big is the game for you? Because if you just make small games and you're playing these small little games that don't do anything for you, or they barely do something for you, I don't know, like bad habits, like those are all games, by the way, that you play with yourself. Like doing it, like, you just, excuses is a game that you play, and some of you like your excuses,
Right?
like you actually feed off of it.
Oh,
so if you play a really, really big game, you're going to be more enthusiastic, you're going to be more excited, everybody around you going to be more excited, except for the people that hate on you, of course. But like, you're just going to be playing a game. Okay, because life is a game.
Yeah.
So, well, how big of a game do you want to play? Right? It's the question I have for you guys, because it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, if you're a woman or a man, clearly, like Miriam just mentioned, it doesn't matter. And even that lady said something very important for you women out there. She said that, like, where men and women, what she said, like, they're the same, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, because if you think that you are different, it's gonna lower yourself. Or even men out there or whoever, you guys think about lowering yourself to a lower standard because it feels good, or other people are going to accept it more, whatever it is. Don't do that.
Yeah.
All right, just play the bigger game. And that's what 10x is. It's a multiplier. If 10x, like Grant keeps on saying, actually means 100, because 10 times 10x is a multiplier. It isn't just a 10. It is an addition, it's a multiplier. So guys, think bigger, and don't just think bigger like, oh yeah, I want to think big. No, like, what were you dreaming about when you were little? What kind of games when you were playing when you were little? Did you want to conquer the world? Did you want to be the king? Did you want to be an astronaut? Did you want to be a pilot, like that plane just flew by? Did you want to own hotels like myself? What did you want to do? Because those are the games you should be playing. Miriam talks about purpose all the time. Those are the games that you were actually born to play, but you guys suppressed it. And you shouldn't do that anymore. Because all these players up there, they're playing massive games, not only for themselves, but everybody around them.
I love it. You mentioned purpose. So I'm like, oh boy. Yeah. At the time, the amount of time purpose was mentioned in the conference.
Yep.
I smile from here to here. Yep. All right. When I hear purpose, oh my God.
I immediately look at Miriam.
He always looks at me like. So another thing, I actually what was his name? Mr. Kirk, right? He said, like, he said for the first few years of his life,
yeah,
he was traveling a lot. He was doing the red eye. I don't like to take the red eye. The red eye is, the flight where you take overnight. Like, I don't like to do the red eye, right? And he was mentioning how many red eyes he had to take and how many things he had to do. But he said, like, and again, it's like, it's just going back and investing in yourself. And again, keep repeating that cycle over and over again. I remember when I was starting this years ago, I'm like, oh my God, why am I not seeing results? You know, like again, it's like, and I've been on this game since 2008. Since we're talking about games,
Yeah.
I've been on this game since 2008, right? And again, it's like it's crazy. Like it's, and again, sometimes you don't see the results immediately, but you keep showing up for it. Grant said something at the beginning, at the opening of it. It's like there is a specific characteristics of people who win. He said they don't quit. Like again, it's like a quitting is like, for me, I don't know how can I live with myself if I quit.
No.
Like I again, not Paul, what will people think? And oh my God, Maryam is a quitter. No, that's not the situation. Like the situation is how Maryam, me, I live with myself every single day. Like how can I confront myself if I ignore myself and I give up on my goals and dreams? You know, like who are we without our goals and dreams? And as you mentioned, like what happened to all these big goals? Like every time I come to a 10x event, but today, this time is different, guys.
Oh wow.
There's something about this time.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the last one. I don't know what I don't know. But again, this time it's just it's like it's thinking massive, thinking big, and creating bigger things. And every single person in that stage today, like think big and do bigger things. Like you know, what Sabrina was talking about, what Brandon Dawson was talking about, you know, what Kirk was talking about, what Eric Trump talked about, right? You know, what Dr. Maki talked about. It's amazing. Like all those people, they think big. And when you, as Alec mentioned, when you think big, it's not like, Allah, I'm thinking big. You think big, or execution. What are you going to execute on today to get you closer to that goal that you want, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And Miriam said something very important just now. She said that it's not just thinking big, like, oh my gosh, it's a fun thing to do. Okay. It is thinking big and then also executing on your dreams. And executing does not mean that you do it half time, right? Like, so one thing that Miriam and myself always teach is we teach a 10x super life. Yeah. It's about having it all. But what you guys try to do is you try to balance, and you're trying to manage your life, or you're trying to balance it, and that is not a winning strategy. Just so you guys know, what you do instead is you become great wherever you go. Like you exude greatness whether you're tired or you're not. Okay, if you, those of you that are parents out there, like, you know that you can have kids and have a very successful business. Don't take our word for it. We don't have kids right now, but every person on the stage happened to have kids, and they are doing it while they are raising their kids. So enough with the excuses, you guys. Like you can't be thinking really big and then you have all these excuses. Yeah. Right. And you know, one thing that I've really learned for myself is when I think big, I also have to back it up with being an example of greatness and doing things I might not want to, and doing it when I'm really, really tired. Yeah. Okay, because that's gonna happen. Just so you guys know, I'm being real with you. We're being real with you guys. I hope you appreciate us being real instead of some fake people. You know, there's going to be times where you really don't want to do it, or you don't want to do that task or whatever it is. And you just have to go out and do it. That's something that I kept hearing over and over. They're like every single one of them on the stage, they're like, man, it was hard to do this. Yeah. But guess what? Being broke is hard too. Exactly. Being broke and being around a whole bunch of losers, that's pretty difficult too, actually, because they're drain all of your energy. Yeah. And then you don't have anything. Yeah. So why don't you just use your energy on something that's actually going to be fulfilling, that it's going to get you somewhere, that's going to make an impact on this planet. Huge difference between the two. You get to choose on which game that you want to play. I love this, Alex. And I remember the first speaker today, Ivan. Yes. That guy's presence was something else. Yeah. This guy, like, I talk about money. By the way, before I am with 10x, I didn't really care about millions and billions, but I don't know what happened. You get into Cardone's environment, you think differently about money. So this guy manages what? $50 billion in portfolios. Yeah. Now me, I had no idea what that means. I don't know I'm not going to tell you I have a full conceptual understanding, but I have an idea. And again, like, I know you will. You've been. Alex is the expert when it comes to money, to see the number. You know what's happening with the number? Alex deals with it. Yeah. So the thing is, like, I don't know what happened, and we've been getting all this wrong idea about money, because I like that guy, Ivan. I know, me too. Was really his presence. Like, he knows what he's doing. I love people who are expert in their fields, you know?
Like some people are just experts in their fields, and they really like want to help themselves and want to help people, because there is nothing wrong with you trying to help yourself.
Yeah.
You know, there is nothing wrong with you saying, I want to go after my goals and dreams. And if you, my friend, you want to go after your goals and dreams, and someone is telling you this is BS, maybe you shouldn't hang out with that person. I'm sorry. What was it, Kirk? He said,
yeah, Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
He said something, Mr. Kirk, today. He said, like, for you to 10x, some people have to go. I had to let go of some friends.
Yep.
Some of, not like I said goodbye, they left. The minute you elevate, my friend, sometimes people just leave. And again, you would have people who really are so close, but they are sabotaging your goals and dreams. And in 30, 40 years from now, when you are about to leave your body, I don't know if what you are gonna say to yourself. Like, are you gonna say, I am happy I did this, or oh my God, I shouldn't have hang out with that person? I don't know. But this is not an answer you can answer right now, maybe. But again, I hope the answer will be, I'm glad I did everything. I did whatever it takes. You know,
100%. Yeah, and I hope that's you guys, because that's the people we want to work with. Just so you guys know, we have an education company.
Yes, we
help you guys get very clear on what you want in your life, and we help you execute on it for one specific thing, to get results. Because if you don't get results, okay, nothing is going to happen or change in your life. Nothing, even like all the motivation and the inspiration, and you get inspired to gym, but you don't get results, you ain't gonna feel good about it. All right, so we're here to get you guys results. You guys figure out what goals you want to accomplish. We'll help you with that, and then we'll help you guys get actual results with what you are doing. And the reason I'm saying that is because the thing that I kept on hearing over and over again, especially from Eric Trump, he's Donald Trump's son. This guy was talking about entrepreneurship, right? And you know how important that is for economies in the world. So those of you that are entrepreneurs out there, you guys are game changers, you're disruptors, you're changing the game for your community. You want to do something different. You're just a different person. Okay, maybe you've been misunderstood for a very long time, and that's definitely that. Those you are who we are looking for, because you, my friends, are the people that actually change the planet.
Yeah.
Okay, the entrepreneur, and the person that like really builds something really big.
Yeah.
And again, the reason I'm saying this is because your role in society is really big, and we want to help you guys. We want to help you guys get to your destination on what you want to accomplish in your life, and not with a whole bunch of motivation and rah-rah. No, we have actual systems for this that have been proven over and over again for our clients, for ourselves, for everybody around us. There's countless stories that we heard today of people going from like 2 million to 10 million. Well, there's a guy that went from 30 million to 70 million. Like, there's a guy that started a business up and went to 2.2 million. We've made millions in our business. And the reason why we're saying this to you guys is because it is possible, and we want to help you guys. If you gave up on it at one point, you can tap back into the entrepreneur spirit and being the person you were meant to be. Absolutely. I just kept on hearing the word entrepreneur. Every single one of those speakers up there, especially Eric at the end, he's like, entrepreneurship is so important. And that's coming from, one of the people that are running the United States right now.
Now that you say this, Alex, I appreciate you sharing it, because the reason we can help people is because of results as well. Because again, anyone you guys need their help, you need to verify their results. This is what Brandon Dawson talked about today. Like, you need to verify that person actually is true. Like, we are in our business, we're happy to open our books. Yeah. This is how transparent we are. Like, again,
I'll show you guys our numbers.
Yeah, exactly. We did the calculations since we joined the 10X program. For coach specifically, we did 43x. And these numbers can be proven. And again, you said when you went, yes, you went for your clients and everybody, and you for yourself, and also you went for your mentors. Like, we went for the team, for the 10X team. We're also 10X business coaches, and we're so proud of this, because we get to not only help ourselves, we help people. The reason we can help people with their businesses and with their life to 10X it, and it's one 10X super life. The reason we can do that is because we have done it. We keep doing it. We always elevate to the next level, because there is always a next level. So that's the beautiful thing about not being complacent.
Complacent.
Yeah. Excuse me, English is my second language, right? So it's like complacent, instead of me being complacent, it's just going to the next level. Like, again, like it was very nice actually to see many people recognizing us, and the reason we are winning is because we're following the system.
Yeah.
We're following the system. We are there. We're showing up. It's not easy to show up. My God. You know, it's not easy. What is again? Eric talked about this. He said he saw a video of a Grant.
Oh yeah, exactly. Probably the same one that I've
It's the
seen.
same one you see.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is.
So it is like, show up, you know, it's like, oh my God, showing up is half the battle, my goodness.
Yeah.
Like there will be 1,000 things to stop you from getting to the thing that you want to go ahead and do. Imagine conquering every single challenge to get to the thing that you want.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And again, the environment, like the people, the people we meet, the people we get gonna meet. We're gonna go to the evening party. Tomorrow's day 2. We're staying for day 3. And we're also staying for the private mastermind on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on Sunday, by the way, we are doing a free event. It's a recap. Like, again, we're just sharing with you guys our insights, but it's going to be more like a recap. Who are who appreciate the fact that amazing 10x growth conference, and all seats were taken. It was literally sold out. It was very inspiring.
Yeah, it was awesome. And, you know, you guys just got to get to places where you are being around this type of thing, and not just once. That's the thing about 10X is it's 10 times. Like all of the things that you think you need to accomplish or that you want to accomplish and you think you need to take a certain amount of action, it's going to be 10 times more of that. Like 10 times more action than you think that you need to take. That's one of the parts of the 10X rule. You guys, like, we have done it and we want to help you do the same thing. And you're not going to actually get to the level of success by being where you are, by being complacent, by staying where you are, by staying around the same group of people. It just isn't going to happen. It's going to be really hard. Like even if that does happen, it'd be really, really, really hard. So you got to change your circles. And I can't stress this enough on how you need to change your circles. Our group that we mentor, the people, our clients that have been with us for a while now, they're winning. They're getting results. They're being around the right people. They're getting the right information. They're getting the right data. And that, I guarantee, is missing in your life, because if you knew what to do, you would have already done it.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want to help you guys with at the end of the day.
So let us know how we can help you guys with. We are here to help you clear and conquer, because that's what we do. We help you get clear on your goals and conquer your future speed through the use of our educational services. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be doing these spontaneous takeaways, insights, whatever you want to call them, recaps, caps. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Let's go, you guys. Be great.
Let's go conquer, guys. Thank you.
See you.
On day 2. Bye-bye.